Hello lovely people, welcome back to another video. So today's recipe is a twist on your morning protein shake. I added one of my most beloved, one of my favorites, my go-to herb to take, especially in the morning. And why I say in the morning, actually you can take it any time of the day and it'll have the same effect, sometimes different depending on the person's chemistry that's going on. But anyways, all right, so the herb I'm talking about is ashwagandha. Now ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb. Now what does that mean? What does that mean? Basically, adaptogens help your body cope with stress, either dealing with it basically in a general sense, talking about the endocrine system. Now ashwagandha specifically targets the brain and the adrenal glands, helping cope with anxiety, stress, depression, and just calming any wandering thoughts that you may have throughout the day, which promotes focus. So, doesn't that sound amazing in a protein shake? Like you get your protein, get your nutrients after your workout, and then you can go be in the zone, do your work for the day, and not be mind wandering. So with that being said, let me explain the recipe, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go make a batch for myself. Increase time efficiency in the morning. I like to make this. I like to prep it as I'm getting ready, or before rather, so that way the herbs are steeping, and that way you can just drink it and then go. So in this bowl here, we have cacao, brown sugar, and maca. Maca is also quite similar to ashwagandha, as it has neuroprotective properties as well as it's an energizer as well. And the cacao just adds extra iron to increase blood flow and oxygen throughout the body. Now the ashwagandha here, now studies have shown the ashwagandha, it has an anti-stress effect on the body. So what it does is it reduces the amount of cortisol within your adrenal glands, and thus that regulates your body's stress response. All right, so after you've boiled your water, you take your cacao mix with the maca and the black and the brown sugar, and pour it into the boiling water and let it steep. Now the maca, you've probably heard it, it's very reputable in terms of its reproductive system and how it interacts with it. However, looking at the way Peruvians in the Andes have been using it for the past few hundreds and thousands of years, its application is actually very vast. So children also take maca, as the studies have shown that it also affects the brain in terms of retaining memory. All right, so once you've added your contents, make sure you whisk it really well so you have no clumps in your drink. I don't know about you guys, but I do not like clumps. It's tolerable, but a smooth drink is much more appealing. And then at this point, you'll need to get your strainer and have it hover over the pot. And then add your ashwagandha. Now, before I do that, I did boost it a little bit. So in this part, I added some collagen to assist with a muscle reparation after working out. And then at this point, I also just went ahead and added the protein into the drink as well. So in here, you can see I added the mocha version of the Vega Sport protein. I added a little bit of the mocha and the vanilla of the all-in-one, which they both are pea protein based, is mixed with other plant sources. And with those, they have high vitamin and mineral content, so this will also attribute to your recovery post-workout. Again, you want to make sure you whisk it really well to avoid any clumping. With the protein, you shouldn't have this problem, so you should be okay. Now, according to Ayurvedic medicine, ashwagandha is called a rasayana herb. Now, in that category, that basically means that it's a tonic herb. And in regards to ashwagandha, it pertains more so to the nerves. It's considered a nervine tonic. So it affects the nervous system, and it actually mimics the way the GABA hormone works in the brain. So that basically just means that it has the potential to, not the potential, it actually helps with neuroregenesis, basically the formulation of new nerve cells, which is pretty freaking awesome. I didn't add this version of the protein into this drink, just because it had extra vitamins and minerals that I didn't need for the day. However, you can use either or. I wouldn't recommend both because it's quite hefty in protein unless you're going really hard in the gym for an extensive amount of time. Otherwise, it's best to get that protein post-workout in a meal so you're more satiated. So once you're done getting ready for the gym, it's now ready to steep and pour and enjoy. And before you pour, whisk it one more time to make sure the ashwagandha is evenly distributed throughout the drink. Isn't that such a simple recipe? It's so easy. If you want to, actually, you can make this protein mix the night before if you're gonna have a very rushed morning. But typically it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to make. So it's not that long. Alright guys, that concludes this video. If you want more recipes, go to the website at backtoasilly.com/blog. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!